Logan Hawk, welcome in. You guys give me just a moment to get myself situated here. So let me shut all the everybody that's not. All right, there we go. All right, bang. All right, let's get this thing started, kids. Y'all good here? I'm getting there. OTM, thanks for the raid, my friend. Thank you much. Logan Hawk. Welcome in. Of course, folks. Always. How do I fix this? That button do. Damn it. Hang tight, guys. I'm here. I got this. There we go. Alright. Let's kick this off. We got the Hinkeldimers and the Blackwells. We also got a rivalry going on between these guys. As it turns out, I mean, we'll see. So, do we want to let this go on its own, or do you want to take a look at these rivalries? Do you want to change the course of history? We can go into this. Would you like to change? Hold up. We really don't want to do that at all. Alright, so... Alright. So according to what we're looking at right here, it's not going to be a tag match. It'll be Josh Blackwell against Omer T. Hinkledimer. And if Josh can win the match, he will attack Omer with a chair. Or at least injure his torso. But if Omer wins, he will be saved by Cletus from a chair attack. Do we let that ride, or do you want to change it out to something else? It's on you, folks. Awkward silence. What'd he do? Leave? He come in here. Look, folk come in here talking all that crap. Now he don't want to talk at all. All right, we're gonna let it go because I want to see somebody get hurt. So we're heading in. We're heading in. What's the torso chair shot? Oh, the save. Oh, the save. The save. That's bullshit. But we do have Nick at ringside. Josh and Nick Blackwell. Nick at ringside. Josh taking on Omer T. Hinkledimer. No Cletus to be found.
I got some needs. I need the money, like I need to breathe. I need some honest and I need the scheme. I need the W by any means. Yada, I mean. Tell her that I'm out of her league. Enough is enough, and I think I'm allergic to. Keep making me sneeze. If them I'm making them. You try to run in them. I made them fall like I'm ranking the league. You know I ball like I blame for the league. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. I ain't no joke, we ain't making no memes.
This is poop.
I'm making a scene. Straight from the bricks. I need to
Cletus is don't poop. It's gonna be a long night for such a short. So we're looking at 9 matches tonight. We're only gonna do one half of a show. That way we can be back on track for the premium live event, as they prefer, and then back on track on next Wednesday for the double ups. So with that being said, let's go to ringside. The Wrecking Crew. Sound the alarm.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Crew from Tulsa, Oklahoma, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bulldozer, Josh Blackwell.
guys, coming up in the finals of the tag team tournament to kick off the season against the Hinkledimer, losing the final round match with the World Tag Team titles to the Hinkledimer. And yeah, those two teams can't seem to get over that fact. Leading what we got here tonight, Josh taking on one half of the tag team champions, Omer T. Hinkledimer. What?
Representing the Bludgeon Brothers.
He and his twin brother, tag team champions of the world.
219 pounds, one half of the Omer T.
Got a couple big matches tonight. I don't remember them all. I honestly didn't write them down because, well, I'm terrible at my job. So, but I do know we have a big 5-man table match. 5-man table elimination match. To crown a debuting title, the World Television title. That match consists of, I wish I could remember all 5. Vulgar the Clown, Tank, newcomer Nova, there's a couple, there's obviously 2 more, but we'll get to that. Right now, let's worry about Josh Blackwell and the way he's tossing Omer T. Hinkledimer. It's a long way out there, Josh. Catches him, headbutts the wrist of Omer T. Boot to the midsection and steps on through. Omer rolling out of the way, dragging. Yeah, baby. Ted Rockpage, also part of that 5-man matchup later on tonight. What's up, Jonathan? Thank you for coming in. Your boy's got his chance at the World Television title tonight. The big 5-man table elimination match. Right, the winner of that will walk away with a debuting title of the A.o.K World Television Champion. Logan Hawk taking on Zakk the Ripper later on this evening. And that's about all I can remember at the moment. We'll take a look at it after this matchup. I'm sure we will get that opportunity. Right now, Josh with a big bear hug. And Omer catching those ropes. Probably my problem there, Logan. All that smoke from that back tire from your motorcycle. All that smoke. That's probably the issue. Omer T, the World Tag Team Champion, in a little bit of trouble. Josh putting it to him here. Choking him out. Look, the referee could give 2 shits less about a chokehold. Matter of fact, Josh said it's so nice to do it, Price. Choked that man so hard he started bleeding from his skull. Clubbing blow. Josh looking for the cover. Referee Lou Sass gets a 2 count for us. Right, referee Lou blowing his hair back. Hate to have a hairless Lou Sass. Josh Blackwell spiking that man. Pulling him away from the ropes after the attempted bear hug earlier. He's got it covered. And kick out at 2. Omer keeping this matchup alive, but by how much? Enough for a swing and a miss by Josh. Can Omer recover? Belly to belly. Got this A.o.K arena pumped up here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Omer with the boot. A little confused, but that's Omer. Josh pulling himself away, trying to make it a little distance. Omer right on top of it. What's he got in mind? Here on the outside, allegedly, the hardest part of the ring, spiked him on top of his own coconut. Nick Blackwell stepping out of the way like, I didn't see nothing, boss. Look at this, looking for the sneak attack. And Omer taking that shot, trying to hide it behind the referee's back, but I don't think the referee cares about the closed hand punches. Bare knuckles. Top rope, Omer looking to fly, drops a big elbow. And the hook of the leg. Kick out at one, Blackwell keeping it alive as well. Josh catching, Nick catching Omer's attention. Allowing Josh the big Samoan drop. Into the headbutt. Omer double underhook. Face first to the mat. We got it covered. 2 count again. We got lots of tag action tonight. I do believe the Misfits will be taking on Pedro the Clown. Pedro the Out. Why always Pedro the Clown? I am so sorry, Pedro. If you understand English, I am so sorry. If not, El Scorpio. I use El Scorpio as my translator when dealing with Pedro the Clown. The Owl. It's Pedro the Owl, dude. Why can't I get that? Gonna be a long night. We got a cover and a pinfall. Omer bleeding from the face. We got a chair. The Wrecking Crew about to live up to their name. Look at this bullshit. Saved by Cletus. What? No way. For fuck's sake. 163 times. All because of Pedro the Clown. Cletus coming out to save his identical twin half brother, Cletus. Or vice versa. From a brutal attack by the Wrecking Crew of the Blackwells. Keep in mind, we do have Money in the Bank on our next show. Now, there's plenty of clowns in A.o.K. Ken, there are plenty. There's plenty of room for plenty. There are many, many clowns in A.o.K. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're a little off base with it. Welcome in, ZA. Welcome in, Ken. Oh, I didn't even look at that. Damn it. I didn't even look at that. So if Hunter or Remy, you're in the ring there. Yeah, sorry I missed out on the opportunity to change this one. But it sounds like it might have been a half decent thing anyway. Pedro the Not Clown versus Hunter the Not Clown singer. We're gonna have to have a Clown of the Ring contest. Good God, you guys. Winner gets to wear the clown makeup. And the red nose. Pedro the Out taking on Hunter Singer. Singles action for more tag teams. 9 matches tonight. We got this one and 7 more. Let's head to ringside. Oh boy. Right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
It's kind of hard to believe that they don't, to be honest with you. At least for like the entrance. At the very least.
203 pounds. Pedro Al.
Fancy footwork from the Owl. Vulgar the Clown said he wanted to match up with Pedro. Find out how many licks it takes to get to the center. But that's beside the point. That's for a later date, I guess.
And his opponent, representing the Misfits from Pennsylvania.
One half of the Misfits.
135 pounds. The total package.
You heard the man, total package. Workhorse of the A.o.K. This crowd not sure how to take Hunter Singer here. They seem a little taken off by his incredibly smooth dance steps. You should probably have a dance off after those entrances. You go, ring the bell. Let's get it on. Hunter coming in quick, tripped over his own foot. Hanging out with Zakk the Ripper will do that to you. Hip toss. Hunter in control over the owl. Missing with a stunner. Pedro's turn, upside down, head scissor, helicopter spin takedown. Stepping over, working the ankle, but catching him with a moonsault, standing sideways. Hunter with reversal, using the backdrop, send his opponent outside. Pedro having none of it, trying to keep the rolls even here. Oh, that was your own fault. I think the Hunter was going to play by the rules. That's totally your own fault. Hunter, don't jump off on that. Missing with that enziguri, just kind of clipping him. And Hunter showing him how it's done. X Factor, near the center of the ring, goes for the cover. Hunter looking to take this one quick, but only gets a 1 count. Sends his man over the top. Look at this, off the ropes. Sliding through Hurricane Rana. Hunter staying on the attack. And pumping this crowd up. Not so much for the chat, but at least here at the live arena. Big knee to the face. DDT on the outside, and I will let you guys know we made a few adjustments to the universe. For those that I haven't spoken to previously, we made a few adjustments to the universe that we are hoping allows for the personality traits of the created wrestlers to show through. So far, that seems to be the case. Thing where your attributes will actually matter. Things like the aggression level will actually matter. The squash squad will actually fucking matter. And right now, all that matters is those rights and lefts heading into Hunter's midsection. He fires back with a couple of kicks to the back of the knee. Irish whip sends a Pedro off the ropes, back around, up and over goes Hunter. All that for a collision. Hunter steps it up. Look at this, getting jiggy with it. Taking it back to 1984 with that breakdancing move. It's Hunter Singer 2 Electric Boogaloo. We move on with this matchup. Hunter sends his opponent into the turnbuckle. Pedro the Owl in a whole ton of trouble here. Follows it up. Poetry in motion. Hook of the leg, looking to go home. And a kick out at 2. Hunter a little frustrated. Thought he was going to get it on that corner maneuver. Code breaker. Pedro looking for some distance. Hunter, look at this, over the top. Flying elbow catches him standing from over the top rope. And that again brings the crowd to its feet. OTM with the A.o.K chants in the chat. Hunter giving us a gun show. Get the tickets right over there. The referee starts his count up to 3 before both men make it back into the ring. Hunter again taking advantage of Pedro showboating. Top rope looking to go outside. Hunter, be careful up there. We don't have liability. Pedro back to his feet. Hurricane Rana misses. Hunter almost landing on his feet in the process, but Pedro the Owl making sure he lands squarely on his back. On the outside, he goes face first. And folks, this match is until an elbow or no clue. Yeah, this has been a lot of good high risk moves that connected. Referee a little bit out of position, not knowing where to go. May have cost Hunter that victory there. Hunter, twist of fate. I'm sorry, dazed and confused. That's still not the name of it. We got it covered. And Hunter picking up the victory over Pedro the Owl. Center of the ring, what we got here? Hunter. Look at this, Pedro with the disrespectful slap away of the hands. Hunter, the workhorse, the total package. A cornerstone of A.o.K Championship Wrestling, brushed away by somebody I can't even get his name right. Let's take a look at these real quick before I go any further. What we're supposed to get tonight is a 5-man table match, elimination style. Big Bad Boone, Tank, Vulgar the Clown, Nova, Ted Rockpage. Introducing, debuting the World Television title. Gabriel Lovecraft against Prestige in a one-on-one matchup. Zakk the Ripper and Logan Hawk, no holds barred. Fatal 4-Way, Ken Bouchard, Trevor the Lawman, Angus Gordon, and Mike Blaze, the Blaze. Fatal 4-Way. Triple Threat, James Coleman, Syko Smoke, Chris Chaos. Pre-main event, Morgan Quinn taking on Amaya. These two have been back and forth since the tournament as well. Again, Money in the Bank is just around the corner. Amaya is the World Heavyweight Champion, or Women's Undisputed Champion. Things could take a turn for the worse between these two. Main event, Headhunter, #1 contender, takes on Bud Marvelous for the World Heavyweight Champion, one show away from Money in the Bank. Let's get this new title out. Let's get these guys introduced. Let's see some pixelated violence. Ted Rockpage, Vulgar the Clown, Big Bad Adam Boone, Tank, and Nova. Five-man table elimination match. If you were put through a table, you are eliminated. Until one man is standing, battered, beaten, bruised, and crowned the World Television Champion of A.o.K Championship Wrestling. By the way, if you're just tuning in, would like to join the roster of A.o.K. If you have 2K23, WWE 2K23, add your creation to the community creations. Use the hashtag A.o.K. Keep your attributes 95 and below. No signatures or finishers as part of the regular moveset. And again, just use the hashtag A.o.K. It'll be uploaded to the roster and potentially added to the very next episode, which is every Sunday at 7 and every Wednesday at 9 here on Twitch. Now back to your regular scheduled program. Just in time for the loading screen to be just a little bit too long. And we almost missed the opportunity to say, when you're watching A.o.K, we're not just great wrestling. That's not true. We're not great wrestling at all. We're just A.o.K. Let's let Wayne do some of the talking for a hot minute as our entrances kick out here.
The following contest is a fatal five-way tables match.
A.o.K chants in the chat.
The World Television.
Logan Hot picking off the chants in the chat. Can we get a wave started out there, guys?
From Biloxi, Mississippi.
Let's start it on the ramp side of the arena. Let's get that wave going. OGM, keep it going. Everybody, concession stand. Get that side up. Different show. Different show. Because of it being two shows, since he's already in one division on one show, he has the opportunity for a different title on another show. Because it's listed as two separate rosters, even though it's exactly the same roster. Makes sense?
From Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 245 pounds, Hank.
Now, we love you too, Logan. That's just a beer talk. That's just a beer talk, and you don't mean that. Tell me that again in the morning, Logan. Yeah, it did give us the opportunity to get more titles, so the opportunity for expansion becomes easier. I do have to create another woman's title, though, because I have no place, I got nothing for the ladies to do on one of the two shows. You know what I mean? We have one woman's title, and they're all in that division on one show, because there's, even if we put them all in the same division on the other side, there's at least that opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know. So far, I will say it seems like what I was trying to accomplish with the AI sliders. So far, it seems to be not too shabby.
And from every man's nightmare, weighing
Former
in at
Intercontinental Champion.
250 pounds.
Now looking at the television title. So yeah, some of the guys in the, I mean, in all honesty, I just threw everybody that wasn't already, when I switched shows, when the roster switched shows, oh, you know what, I did not do that. Pink leggings, or pink fishnets. Pink fishnets. Put it right here on my directly after notes.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at
Newcomer.
281 pounds,
Green Meanie.
Noah.
Nova, the Green Meanie, making his second matchup here. The original idea for the television title was for the newcomers coming into A.o.K. A nice little starting point, and work their way up the ladder through the different divisions. But also, we got to look at some of the long time, those that have been here, you know, that maybe not have reached the pinnacle of any given division, but were able to bounce divisions due to backstage politics. That's much creative freedom. Yes, many wrestlers, because the way I look at it, the divisions really don't matter to me. If I think somebody deserves a shot at a title against somebody they're not, you know what I mean? I do run the AI, but again, I do throw in the occasional, at least once a show, I have at least one match that I put, like, I want this to happen type of thing. And more so now that, you know, even less so. I go in. I haven't added any.
163 pounds. The Boomshot, Rockpage.
Young Jay Leno. Before all the cars. Ted Rockpage. Coming in tough. Looking for his first championship. Not terrible, pretty decent early stages of season 3. Good looking record so far. Just about standard with the majority of the pack. Has yet to capture A.o.K gold. But again, just joining us here at season 3, but let's head on in. 5-man table match, elimination style. That belt goes around the waist of somebody at the end of this match. We gonna get anything from you, Joe? We're just gonna start it up. Let's do it. Tank going after Ted Rockpage. Vulgar getting the green meanie over the top rope. Look at this, catches him with the headbutt to get back inside. Big Bad taking on the littlest man in the ring. Is he really the littlest though? I mean, height-wise perhaps. Tank, 5'4", 145 pounds, 0 body fat. Might be something on here. 245-pound chia pet. What you're looking at right there. Vulgar to the outside. What's he looking for? Under the ring. A table. It's an elimination table match. What else you gonna be digging out? No reason for nothing else. Choke slam by Big Bad. Rockpage gets his man up, drops him solid. Into the corner goes Ted. Out of the corner comes Ted. Big Bad setting the table up. Big green meanie. Setting Ted up. Using the top rope as a clothesline. And one more time for Tank off of Boone. Vulgar and Boone going at it. Ted Rockpage up for a powerbomb, but breaks free. A whole lot of action going on here. Into the table goes Ted. Vulgar inadvertently saving Ted Rockpage, but taking a shot of his own. Look at Tank. The strength of Tank. Throwing Big Bad halfway across the ring, making Big Bad roll out. Looking for better days for a minute. Boone steps in hand. Tank never seen it coming. Tank using those steps as a weapon. Picks him up onto the shoulders. Face first. Inside the ring, Vulgar. Wrapped up with Nova. Off the ropes. What have we got? Gonna swing and a miss. Ted Rockpage stepping in. Sending Nova off the ropes. Tank on the outside. Boone having some words for him. Goes for a big clothesline. Misses. Tank not reacting there. Taking his time. Big slam on the outside. Dropping that powerbomb. Nova ducking under the clothesline but missing the second one. Ted Rockpage making his way back into the ring. Tank sending Boone crashing along the ringside area, locking horns with Teddy Rockpage. Belly to belly on the outside. And inside, Vulgar the Clown. Back to his feet, but a little wobbly here. Taking down the green meanie. Dropping bombs. Tank and Vulgar the Clown. Face to face, big right hand drops the Clown. Green meanie up on the shoulders of Ted Rockpage. F you. Picks easy with it, but you got to put your opponent through a table. You got to put 4 opponents through the table. Look at this, Vulgar from behind turns it into an arm drag, distracting with a distracted Ted Rockpage. Buzz Killer locked in. Tank, look at this. Tank doing reps. Doing reps, just missing the table. World television title on the line. Vulgar the Clown in a precarious position here. Rockpage saved by Adam Boone. He just tosses Rockpage over the top rope. Tank and Nova here in front of us. Up on the shoulders, but Nova a couple elbows over the shoulder catches himself a break. Rockpage and Vulgar on the outside, the far side of the ring here. Tank in trouble, look at this. Nova just carrying his man around. Big Bad a little confused about where he should be and what he should be doing. Could just be saving his, conserving his energy. This wouldn't be a bad idea in this 5-man table elimination match. Nova in a bad spot. Walk barely gets away with that. I thought for sure he was going through that table. I thought for sure that man was going through that table. Up on the shoulder, Tank around the back. Sidestep does Nova. Boone going for that big boot. Nova again against the table. Big Bad sets it up. The first elimination. Nova meets the end of the first match here, or first part of the match. Ted Rockpage rolling out. Tank setting up another table. Big double-handed sledge. Takes Boone off his feet. Look at this, Tank. Tank with Adam Boone. Suplex. Boone reverses it. Sweeping the leg, taking the leg out from under Tank. That was as close as it gets for Adam Boone. Rockpage spins Vulgar the Clown down. Gut wrench near the table, powerbomb. Tank through the middle rope with a suicide dive, catching Big Bad here at ringside. Nova finally coming to his senses, having a little trouble finding his way backstage. Rockpage with Vulgar over the top rope from the top of the turnbuckle, right at the feet of Tank. Trying to pump the crowd up. Rockpage with Boone against the table again. Could it be? Up he goes. Suplex. Adam Boone has been eliminated. Ted Rockpage, Vulgar the Clown, and Tank. The remaining 3. One of these 3 will become the new World Television Champion. Whatever Vulgar just said, it pissed Tank right off. He stopped everything he was doing to go after the Clown. And Vulgar might be regretting that decision to say what it was he said maybe about his mama, but I mean, if he made it, I'm just saying. He probably wasn't wrong. Running powerbomb to the outside. So this Rockpage with a DDT. Big clothesline. And Rockpage wiping his feet of the whole ordeal. Vulgar looking to take back control of the match here. Almost making it a 2-on-1 on himself. Big series of kicks. Rockpage looking to take revenge here. Vulgar one step ahead again. Look at this. Hands crossed down to the electric chair drop through the steel steps. He kicked that man so hard he glixolated. World Television Championship on the line. Tank setting his boy up. Reverses it. Reverses it with an inverted Hurricane Rana. And yes, we can see you. You're right there. You're right in front of us. You're like 4 feet away. Back inside we go. Vulgar with the crossroads. And a double barrel drop kick. Look at this Tank back to his feet. Having enough of Vulgar and the taunting. A little taunting of his own after that military slam. Right inside the ring after Ted Rockpage. Vulgar from behind, sneaks attack. Up on the shoulder, over the back, Tank. Short chop. Now Ted looking to take back control. Tank breaks free. Drapes the arm over the neck, stalling suplex. Got him up there forever. Lands him solid on that debris of broken tables. Into the table, Tank in trouble here. This could be it for Tank. Tank has been eliminated. Vulgar the Clown and Ted Rockpage. Vulgar the Clown. Vulgar the Clown diving through and barely missing that post. Ted Rockpage and Vulgar the final two. Ted looking for the final table perhaps. No selling that drop kick through the table. That was well placed. That was a good move. Vulgar focusing on the table. Ted focusing on the match. Shin breaker. Oh, tries to use the table as a weapon, gets kicked in the belly button for it. And now Vulgar. We've seen this before. Ties him up in pretzels. Boot to the butthole. He kicked that man right in the butthole. Toes first. Ted having none of it. Big FU. Had that table been set up, we'd have been tagged our new champion. Rockpage with something to say to Vulgar. 5-knuckle shuffle. On that suckle. One more time, Rockpage looking to set him up. Beat him up all you like, you gotta put him through a table. Vulgar having none of it. Empties the ring of Ted Rockpage. Now Vulgar with the table. Not setting it up, looking to use it as a shield, but these two fighting over it. Rockpage, no problem swinging that wood. What did I say? Don't say that again. Don't say that again. Rockpage with the table, freezing up in the center of the ring. What are you doing, son? He can see it. He can see you there too. Yeah, even with that in your face. Yeah. You gotta stay focused. Both of these men, what are they doing with this table? Backdrop by Ted Rockpage. Again, back to the table. And a low blow by Vulgar. Right in the ball shack. Wrong catchphrase. Perfect opportunity. Buzzkiller. Buzzkiller, not that a kick to the punch to the ball shack isn't in and of itself a bit of a buzzkiller. Rockpage tapping out, and I'm not sure what Vulgar's got in mind. Just kind of dancing in circles here, looking for that table. Setting it up. This could be it, folks. Vulgar the Clown could be snagging up another championship belt. Into the table. Ted. Taking shots back and forth. Vulgar sets him against it. Up and through. Flapjack. Vulgar the Clown. our new World Television Champion. We take a look at some of the highlights. We see the Green Meanie going through, Big Bad going through. Tank eliminated by Ted Rockpage.
Here is your winner, and new
Kicked him right in the green beans.
World Television Champion.
Vulgar the Clown snagging up belts all over town. A poet and didn't know it. I'm gonna give that a second just in case that becomes a thumbnail. Just letting you know that that's not a terrible photo right there. Let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. I want to catch up on the notes here. Make sure that our win-loss records are just the way they should be. In the meantime, let you guys take a look. We got Gabriel Lovecraft taking on Prestige in the next matchup. Ranking himself right up there. Believe it or not, with the likes of James Coleman as far as decorations around the waist go. Former multi-time Intercontinental Champion, current television champion, former hardcore champion. What else did we have? Take that back. You ever say that again, I'll ban you for life. We're gonna head to ringside. As Prestige gets ready to battle his could be one of his strangest opponents yet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the edge of reality, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Nightmare, Gabriel Lovecraft.
But yeah, Vulgar the Clown, as I was saying, quite the belt collector here in A.o.K. The belts, main event tonight, Bud Marvelous defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Headhunter, the Polynesian Savage, the Fiji Savage, whatever he's from down here.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the King of Old School,
Prestige, the man who thinks the universe was built around him. Self-proclaimed God among men. Everybody else just calls him an insufferable jackass, but well, let's see. So Coleman's not in the tag team, so that would explain that one. He already had a match before the television championship was put up for grabs, and he has been a champion every time we've had a Money in the Bank title. So it's not for any other reason than that he's always had a reason to not be in that position at any given time. though, the way things are shaping up, we're starting to see a little bit of action backstage as far as wrestlers hanging out together back there. I've seen quite a few friendships have formed throughout season 2, leading into season 3. So it'll be strange to see where everybody ends up as season 3 progresses, as we are only technically into the second week of the season. Right now, Prestige and Lovecraft. Lovecraft with the upper hand at the moment, but been both of these men kind of jockeying for position on who's going to start the match in the dominant position. Prestige catches the boot coming in, ends it Gurry to the top of the head. Look at this. Sliding power bomb. You just get back in the ring. You don't need to be coming over here. That's what I thought. Look at this. Right into it. A spider monkey armbar. Prestige rolling out of it. Breaks himself free. Clothesline. Zigzag. Sling blade. My bad. Showboating. Showboating in the corner. Catches him right in the teeth. Showboating leaves ass whooping. I don't care who you are. We've got to cover. Referee giving us a good look there at Jenna Taylor. Referee. Trying to move in. Prestige gets caught. Snap suplex. Prestige rolling out of the ring, looking for a break. Stepping over, stepping aside. Prestige allowing his man to just crash and burn. And then has something to say to the audience. Catching a pair of knuckles right in the lips. Kick to the midsection, and Prestige having his issues here with Mr. Lovecraft. Back inside the ring. Locks him up. Lovecraft kick to the midsection. Irish whip, sends him into the corner. Sets his man up on the second turnbuckle. Lovecraft all the way to the top. Avalanche Bulldog. And the former world champion staring up at the lights. Shoulder up at 2. Prestige still in this, but can he make anything of it? Into the ropes. Miscommunication locks him up. Into the corner goes Lovecraft. Prestige. Irish whip reverses it. We've seen it before. Sucker. Clothesline. Taking the head off. Sends him into the corner again. Slamming in hard. Prestige climbs him up to the top rope. Prestige looking to go high risk. Avalanche powerbomb, and Prestige looking for the pin. And Gabriel with the shoulder up at 2. Prestige again running his mouth, not paying attention. Gets caught up. Lovecraft with a couple shots to the lower back. Looking for the kill switch. Reverse, no, back into another bulldog. Standing Venus. And a hook of the leg. Or Spanish fly, my bad. Standing Spanish fly. Lays him out, and Prestige back to his feet, or at least one knee. Release German suplex, and Prestige again. Pulls himself up into a sitting position, but I don't know how much he's got left after that kick. That drop kick may have done him in. Lovecraft keeping the assault up, and Prestige rolls the knees in. Back to his feet, looking for that opportunity. Short-faced DDT. And again, running his mouth. Gets himself caught up. Code breaker. Single leg drop kick, but misses. Prestige in a bad way here. Another release German suplex. Prestige busted open here earlier on. Catches him the whole way around with that Canadian Destroyer, and now double knees to the groin. Working it over. Hunter, welcome in, brothers. 6 months. Got that streak going. Bringing it in with Chance in the chat. You missed the crowning of a new title. Going to Vulgar the Clown. But other than that, man, I believe you got a matchup coming up here a little bit later. I know you did have a matchup. You beat Pedro the Owl. That's correct. That's my bad. Off the ropes, Prestige in a world of trouble in this matchup. Stops him out, sling blade. Prestige was about 1 inch away from the end of this matchup. And it's it could still end at any moment with Prestige walking away here with a loss. Takes him to the top rope again. Prestige. Avalanche powerbomb. And another cover. And another kick out. Prestige not sure what else to do, so he starts running his mouth. Drives the knee up and again falls into a cover. Close enough that the Lovecraft even hit the bottom rope. He could have just grabbed that bottom rope from the get-go. But Prestige staying on the attack here. Falls in for another cover. 1 count. Irish whip, sends his opponent over the top rope. Right hand. Wow. Springboard over the top. DDT. I can't believe that man's even standing, let alone defending himself right now. Bulldog. Flash out on the concrete. Prestige already busted open from at the forehead. Prestige looking for an opportunity and snagged it. And then brushes the man off as if he's nothing. Dude, he's whooping your ass in there. What are you doing? Talking smack, getting your ass whooped. What are you doing? Power slam. Off the ropes. And Prestige again driving the knee into the face of Gabriel Lovecraft. Rib breaker, Prestige. In control of the matchup, but again at this point, kick to the ribs. Lovecraft. Now the one in trouble here. Prestige looking to end it all. Prestidigitation. And a slow to go for the cover. A little, it might have made himself dizzy. And Gabriel kicks out at 2. Gabriel Lovecraft keeping the matchup alive. Snap suplex. And again, Prestige turning his attention to the crowd instead of keeping it on the match. Hurricane Rana with head scissor takedown with that Hurricane Rana. Standing moonsault. Big boots to the face. Prestige could be looking at lights here by the end of this matchup. Springboard takes him out luchador style. And again, Prestige using the ropes to get back to his feet. Irish whip sends him over the rope. Misses with it. Prestige, Matilda's kiss. Locks him down. And one more time, just to prove a point, drives the knee in. Prestige. Too much to say. Too much to say and not enough focus on the match, in my opinion. Look at this, up onto the shoulder, cartwheel. And a vicious clothesline through the basement. One more time around. Hook of the leg, referee right on schedule. OTM with chants in the chat. Prestige pulling out a victory that was a close matchup. That was a close matchup. Take a look at the replay. That bulldog from the top. Prestige a little misdirection coming in from the outside with that clothesline. One of 2 avalanche power bombs. I don't know what I was doing, but I missed that top rope move by
Here's your winner, the King of
Gabriel. But Prestige picking up the victory. And a lot of hate from this A.o.K arena crowd. Boo this man. Moving right in, next matchup. Zakk the Ripper taking on Logan Hawk. No holds barred. This could turn into something. This could definitely turn into something. Rest in peace. I'm gonna tell you. Listen. All biased aside. It's going to be Zakk the Ripper a majority of the match, but somehow he's still going to end up losing. I hate to say it, but it seems to be par for course. But again, we adjusted some things to the world, to the universe. So maybe those adjustments, as you've seen with Prestige, he's definitely set to do a little more taunting than maybe some others. And how much that gets him in trouble now that those sliders make the personality traits an actual thing. But his entrance coming in first. The Ripper. We got nothing from Wayne here. Slow walk to the ring. Giving everybody time. They head to the concession stand. Ask them to fill your cup. To just a third full. 33 and a third, if you could. Leave just an eighth of an inch at the top. Just an eighth. Room for the lid. Zakk the Ripper makes his way down here, his smoking glass in hand. Makes it to the ringside area, greeting the fans. Just a slight wave there. Letting him know he's thinking about them at some point in his life. As he passes it one more time to the left-hand side. But we all know the party don't start till we exhale. Zakk the Ripper, the Grim Creeper, if you will, has made his entrance. Somebody turn the damn lights back on. It's fucking dark. Anybody? Somebody in the truck? Anybody? Thank you. Thank you. His opponent. Oh, now you want to talk, man. Now you want to talk. Weighing in, and I'm about to whoop your ass. Logan Hawk, the real deal. Can't breathe in all these exhaust fumes around today. Gotta grab it. Gotta get my inhaler. Gotta get my inhaler. All these fumes. Foggy back here. Smells like leather and freedom. Big Logan Hawk. An absolute monster through season 2. This man has never not captured a title in whatever division he's tossed in. Former World Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former $1 million champion, I believe. I don't know, this man's held them all. Zakk the Ripper, Logan Hawk, Irish Whip. Zakk taking the early advantage here. Not that I didn't call that or anything. Zakk with the early advantage. Stepping over, big right hands, the Ripper. Has the big man down. I mean, at least he's at that much of an advantage to him. Clothesline takes the big man down. Look at this. Helps him back up just to knock him back down again and still holding on to the wrist. Ripper getting a little, showing a little bit of enthusiasm there. Zakk attack. Boom. Got to add the boom when you say it. Zakk attack. Boom. Look at this. Spamming the hell out of that clothesline. Dance with the one that brought you, I reckon. And another big clubbing blow. Look at this. Zakk knew the big man was going to head out the ring, so he cut him off at the pass. Interrupting the circle is what he was doing. Look at this. Ducks under that hand, catches him into an STO. Zakk the Ripper on fire tonight. As is the bridesmaid, if you will. Zakk the Ripper, the devil's bridesmaid. Logan Hawk done had enough. Done had enough. Right hand right between the eyes. 164 times, baby. 164 times. And Logan Hawk taking control of the matchup. And as soon as it moved to the outside, no holds barred. Zakk gets a knee up. May have just saved his own life. Big clothesline runs right through Logan Hawk. STO a second time. And a DDT to follow it up. The Ripper. Looking to move up through the ranks of A.o.K. Looking to capture gold. For one of the very few times. I believe Zakk the Ripper was at least one point the World Heavyweight Champion. I think he has captured that title at least once. Look at this, catching the big man, stepping through, and feeds him another STO. Hooks the leg this time. Joe Brony gets the 1 count. Right hand, Zakk from behind. Look at this, power. Inverted body slam. And Logan Hawk having none of it. To the outside, no holds barred also means I hit you with anything. Even if it's a steel chair, Zakk sees it coming, blocks it. Dropping now straight to the belly button. Up on the shoulder, Ripper with a bear hug of his own. Zakk the Ripper looking to squeeze the breath, take the life out of Logan Hawk. Real deal, couple of big elbows to the top, ring in the ear and a clothesline. Hawk, swinging neck breaker. And Logan Hawk back to the outside, looking for some help, and by golly, he founded it. Kids, we got a set of steps. This man got a set of steps inside the ring. You don't need steps inside the ring. That's what the rope corners are for, like Zakk's doing. Showboating. Gotta get in your hot dog and in your showboating, don't you? Yeah. Sure enough, showboating leads to ass whoopings right between the eyes. Goes Logan Hawk. The Ripper calling for the end of it all. Off the ropes. Swings him around, ducks under. Neck breaker. The aggression level of Zakk the Ripper stepped up a bit here. Working the knees of Logan Hawk. Out of the corner. Big boot. Zakk the Ripper. Again, turning the aggression up tonight. Nah, you're not. 1888. Dumping Logan Hawk right on his head. Hooks the leg. And that's all it took. Zakk the Ripper. I hate to say that was an upset. I hate to say that was an upset. But Zakk the Ripper.
Here is your winner.
Every reason to be pumped. Every reason to be pumped. Zakk the Ripper and he is pumped, man. Zakk the Ripper is fired up now, boy. Zakk the Ripper has been the underdog in so many matches just because of his tendency to be so close all the time. Fatal 4-Way, Ken Bouchard, Trevor the Lawman, Angus Gordon, and Blaze. For anybody that missed the Zakk the Ripper entrance, you get another shot here when Blaze comes out. You know what I'm saying? Spinach in that glass piece. What is that? I told him, man. I told him. You gotta get up out of that. You gotta get up out of that chair. You've been in the couch for too long. You've been in the couch for too long. You gotta get up and sativa things. You gotta get up and see sativa things. You know. Fatal 4-Way again, though, Ken. We seen it. We seen it. The personality traits have come alive here at A.o.K. Your attributes, they mean something. Your personality traits, they mean something. When you create a wrestler and he's in here, the things you imagined he might do. We're not going to go over the top. You know, we're not going to get flaming stacked tables as much as I would love the AI to fucking just finally snap and be like, fuck it. Set the building on fire and put him through the roof. We're not going to get that. But Zakk the Ripper's proof. Anything can happen in A.o.K. Let's head to ringside. As we get our entrances in.
The following is a fatal 4-way match making his way to the ring from Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 300.
Iron Man Ken Bouchard.
pounds, A.o.K.
Twice the fucking man, 3 times the fucking athlete. With his Yu-Gi-Oh card around his neck. Ready to get this thing started. Is this the guy? Is this the guy kicking asses? I forget what it said. I forget what it said. Damn it. Is this the guys paid to fuck up worse guys? That's what I was trying to say. Is this the bad guy paid to fuck up worse guys? And we're straight out the fucks today. Fresh out. Come back again tomorrow. Fatal 4-way. Men looking to solidify themselves some rankage in the A.o.K ladder. Kenny Bouchard waiting for his
And his opponents.
yeah, those guys.
From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania,
The
weighing
Lawman.
in 295 pounds, Trevor the Lawman Rodriguez.
The lawman, Trevor Rodriguez. Respect my authority. Sent over by Bud Marvelous. Stepping up them steps. Stepping up them steps. It's Trevor the Lawman. Two times you heard his name. 3 times since you asked. Angus Gordon making his way down next. Eventually, there he is. Angus Gordon making his way down next.
At 20 pounds, Angus
Stepping in.
Gordon.
Former world champion. Former Royal Rumble winner. Former pain in the ass between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. But also made for some compelling Twitch TV on how we were going to work out how the hell the winner of the Royal Rumble was going to main event WrestleMania when he is already the world champion, when he's already main eventing the world title. It was a strange time to go. It's been quiet. We did not get the visitor that we thought we were getting this week. I don't think she felt like doing the trip. She wanted us to kind of enjoy the solitude and quiet. They loaded me up with them all week. They loaded me up all week with them. I was scheduled for 4 today. We had 2 come in. I was scheduled for 1 yesterday. Nobody showed up. At 3 on Monday. And I think I have like 4 or 5 on Friday. Yeah, I kind of already made up my mind about the part-timers. I had 2 almost perfect candidates for that. But I'm not real keen on any of my key holder positions coming through. There's one I'll take, but I feel like ZA is going to get us in trouble. I feel like ZA and the 50-50 remarks are going to get us in trouble with that one. I feel like the sensitivity level is a little high on that one. Ken Bouchard taking on Angus Gordon. Trevor the Lawman Rodriguez taking on Blaze. Gordon over the back of Bouchard takes out the knee. Blaze taking out the knee of the Lawman. 32-7. You did miss your matchup if you're just rolling in, my friend. You did miss your matchup. We're not going to talk about it. If you want to know, go back and watch it on the VOD. Just kidding. Unfortunately, not the new television champion. Not the new television champion. But who the hell doesn't want to see a 5-man elimination table match for a debuting title? What a way to make a second match appearance. I haven't put any paperwork through yet to do any of that. But with Monday coming and with Friday, I mean, he might still be in there. But nah, I think as far as we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I will do what I can and see what's available and bada bada. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, Pooty, you know, win some, lose some. To be honest with you, one of the greatest things I like about Prestige, we've got to cover, hold on a second, only a 1 count, Ken Bouchard getting the shoulder up. One of the greatest things I feel about when I built Prestige was I didn't build him to be like, he's the best and he's the best wrestler and he gets all the belts, he goes undefeated, he's the man. Nah, he's just for entertainment value. He's all entertainment value. If he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. He's my boy, and I don't like him. You know what I mean? He's a bad guy, through and through. Nice. I would definitely check it out. I would definitely be able to check it out on that board. Kendo stick between the eyes of the lawman and Blaze with Ken Bouchard, a whole lot of height to come down for a low drop hit. On the outside, Angus popping Trevor in the air, in the inside, Logan or Blaze taking Ken Bouchard for a ride. To the outside, we're gonna run a list of shout outs here in between the next 2 matches. I'm gonna take an opportunity to try to grab everybody at once. 2 count only. Blaze looking to make that break if necessary. Well, we'll do the first one right now since he is in the ring. We got a couple of things to talk about. Ken Bouchard, the man cleaning house in the center of the ring right now. Look at this, as he's setting him up. He's setting him the whole way up. Bouchard bomb. Bouchard bomb. Ken Bouchard in the chat here tonight. Look at this, and Blaze looking to snag up the victory off of that bomb. Look at this. Look at this. Blaze stealing a victory out from under everyone. The smallest man in the match taking a strategy that absolutely paid off. Ken Bouchard hit that Bouchard bomb. Was cut off from the pinfall by Trevor or by Angus Gordon. And Blaze slid in to make the cover while everybody else was distracted. Holy damn. Holy damn. You sneaky little bastard. You sneaky little bastard. What I was going to say was I was going to give a shout out to Ken Bouchard. That was perfect wrestling, though. That was perfect wrestling. That was a perfect ending to a wrestling match. That was the perfect ending. Cheesy or not, you've seen it 1,000 times, and we just did it better than the rest. Why? Because we're not great wrestling. Oh, we're just A.o.K. Yes, for a fatal 4-way, perfect ending for that. And I love when they roll off like that. Love when they roll off. Give me a shout out for Ken Bouchard over there. Numerous reasons. You can check out AMWF, which has been recently launched. If you'd like to be a part of that, jump over to Ken Bouchard. over there at Twitch. Give them a follow. Check out the show. Get your wrestlers up over there. Build that up. Get that roster built. Go check out all the happenings over there. You're going to see some people you know. You're going to see some people you don't know. You're going to see the women's division, man. Empress got it. Empress Sparrow getting her little, sprinkling her little pixie dust over there. Sprinkling that pixie dust and sending out all these little pixies into a women's division. As always, shout out to her. Shout out to Ken Bouchard. I appreciate that, OTM. And speaking of that, James Coleman, Syko Smoke, and Chris Chaos heading into a triple threat matchup. Let's throw them out right here too. We're gonna throw another shout out here. We're gonna get OTM, Mr. One Tap, James Coleman, center of your screen. Anytime, Ken. Anytime. Before I do one more thing here on Coleman, before I say one more thing about OTM, I just want to let you guys know Ken Bouchard, Ace of Daves, every Tuesday at 6 on the YouTubes. Check out Central Pennsylvania's nerdiest podcast. We talk about everything and absolutely nothing all at once. Check that out at Ken Bouchard Online, I believe, YouTube, Wednesday at 6. Did I say Wednesday? Did I say Tuesday? Wednesday at 6. Listen to the man that puts it up. Listen to the man in chat that puts it up. And in the meantime, throw that shout out for OTM. As I said, decorated warrior here at A.o.K. Long-time supporter. Key backbone. Ken, yeah, it's not going to let you do it. Anybody cover for Ken on that? Can anybody cover for Ken on that one? Let me see if I can.
The United States champion.
United States chomp. Winning that title. There we go. That was what we was trying to do. Yeah, Ken. What are you about? Just stop posting links. Give you a warning. Sons of bitches. OTM. James Coleman, center of the ring. A.o.K. United States champion. Non-title defense here tonight. Non-title defense for Coleman. Said he's saving it for the PLE, that premium live event. Your matches are over. Get going. Your matches are over, but Empress, you stick around. Your girl Amaya facing off against Morgan Quinn later on tonight. Pre-main event. And again, we're shutting this. I don't want to say we're shutting this one short, but only 9 matches tonight. I said we want to be online. We want to be back on track when it comes time for the pay-per-view, and we come back off of that back into our normal endgame scheduling. Pay-per-view Sunday night, PLE Sunday night, Money in the Bank. Who will walk away as Mr. Money in the Bank? Who will walk away as Miss Money in the Bank? Interesting concept there. Who will get that opportunity to cash in at any point for their respective titles? Sunday night we find out. Smoke making his second match appearance. Coming up short on his debut. But again, as we said, win some, lose some. Hate the game, not the player. Strange looking individual. And we're awaiting the final opponent.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 166 pounds, the Terror, Chris Chaotic.
Creepy Chris makes his entrance. The chaotic one. He's coming for you, you know. About to let the chaos begin. Oh, an OTM. OTM. As it turns out, our Cruiserweight Championship belt, the A.o.K Championship belt, looks awful damn familiar when compared to the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That's right. Everybody going on about how great they love that belt. We did it first. That's right. We did it first. We get a chance, I'll bring that up. I believe Bouchard is the current owner of that title. But yeah, when we get a chance before we end the stream, we'll bring that up. We did it first. A.o.K Championship Wrestling. Big gold belt. Circular design in the center. We did it first. They stole that design from A.o.K. You heard me, WWE. Cease and desist. We did it first. So which one of you guys is the mole? Huh? Which one of you guys is secretly a professional wrestler for Triple H and Vince McMahon up there, huh? Which one of you are calling Paul every night? Which one of you guys have been calling Mr. Levesque after every stream being like, you got to check out what this son of a bitch did with the belt. You better get it before he capitalizes on it. You better make the money before he does, man. Keep him in the small stream, man. Put the thumb down. Put the thumb down on him. Make him feel the pressure of what it's like to be under the man. He said, I'm gonna make you pay ya. I said, I'm gonna steal your belt. My name is Triple H. Ken Bouchard calling himself out as the mole. It was me. It was me all along. That hurts my throat doing that one. Damn. In the meantime, James Coleman having his trouble in the ring here. Chris Chaos opening a can of whoop ass on anything that moves. Top rope, Coleman right there, swinging a miss. Big body splash, nobody home, and Chaos. Crash and burn, Coleman and Smoke go hand in hand. Wait, what? From a shoulder breaker to a neck breaker, we got a cover and a cheat and all. And trying to go for the cheat. Chaos interrupts, Smoke interrupts. Off the ropes goes Smoke. From behind goes Coleman. Takes his man down, and Smoke misses with a big boot. Coleman capitalizing. Rights, lefts, right, springboard. Cross body turns the man completely around. Hit him so hard he blitzed him. Chaos, big running forearm. Coleman and Chaos in the ring. Chaos, Spider Monkey DDT. Big clubbing blow, and Smoke coming in with a steel chair. Chaos caught him out of the corner of the eye, but Coleman a step too soon that time. Belly to belly, over the top. Irish whip sends Coleman to the outside. Smoke takes a kick. DDT by Chris Chaos. And we've got a cover. Hooks the leg. Coleman breaks the pin. From behind, Coleman. Inverted suplex and a drop kick by Smoke. Found his opportunity and took it. Fireman's carry, Samoan drop. Chaos again, right on top of things, man. Found his opportunity. Springboard from Smoke. Plants both feet with that drop kick. Going for the cover. Coleman back inside, stops the break. Texas power driver by Smoke. And Coleman outside with Chris Chaos with a drop kick. Steps under, floats around in a DDT. Spinning heel kick. Chris Chaos trying to, look at this, little double team action. These two have had enough of Chris Chaos. Face first, double team, and they turn on each other. Coleman swinging a miss. Smoke with a boot to the midsection. Showboating, what's it lead to? Nothing but ass whoopings. Coleman with the fireman's carry. Chaos back inside. Snake Eyes and Chaos. Takes the opportunity, drops him down hard and turns his attention back to Smoke. Chaos fighting both superstars. Giving himself just enough difference from one to the next. Alley-oop from the corner. Coleman biding his time here. Sidestep, caught Chaos mid-move, hit him with the eat the feet. Smoke on spaghetti legs, shaking out the cobwebs. Package DDT. We got it covered. Chaos, can he make a break? Nice save by Chris Chaos, keeping the match alive, but Smoke. Caught up by Chris Chaos one more time. Coleman, I saw that. Coleman. Coleman was measuring Chaos for that Coleman cutter. We're not going to say it's out of nowhere this time. We saw him iron it up. He sided against it. But I saw him try for it. I saw him think about it. There it is, Coleman cutter. Smoke laid out, and Coleman, the only man standing. Chaos slides across the back and goes for the chop block. Showboating, runs his mouth and gets caught up. Coleman wasting no time. To the shoulder, to the neck, to the chiropractor. Steps aside, Smoke one step ahead, but Coleman returns fire. Chris Chaos landed on his feet outside the ring, but had no idea what to do afterward. Coleman, look at this, right on top of that chair. Coleman packaged right on top of the chair, and Chris Chaos might be unconscious. Smoke kicking out at 2. Chaos back to his feet, and a sneak attack from Coleman. And one right back from Smoke. Powerbomb position, and all the way down to the mat, we got to cover. Smoke looking to take this triple threat home. Chaos kicking out at 2. From behind, Scorpion death drop, dropping Coleman head first on the chair itself. Somebody's going to die in this ring with that chair. Coleman, chair shot on Smoke. Coleman out of the corner, big boot across the face of Smoke. We've got another cover, hooks the leg. Chaos makes the break. Drop kick by Chris Chaos. James Coleman again back to his feet. Pump handle back suplex. Smoke sneaking up from behind. Over the top, swings him around, drops him on the back of his head. Coleman eats a drop kick. Coleman to the outside, and we got to cover. Chris Chaos kicking out at 2. Syko Smoke. Looking to make a name for himself and send a message to the rest of the A.o.K roster. And win, lose, or draw, man, he has held his own against these two. And Chaos again, looking for that opportunity. Smoke, fucking everything up, landing on his buttocks. Irish whip, Coleman circling around as Chaos tends to Syko Smoke. Inverted DDT, and Coleman eating a jawbreaker. Chris Chaos, belly to back suplex. And steel chair, this crowd ready for it. Coleman eats that seat. Chaos asking Coleman, do you fucking want one? And then gave it to him regardless. And look at this from behind. Sleeper. Going for the sleeper, but Chaos able to brush him off at least somewhat. Eating a snake eyes, and Coleman sidesteps. Crossface crippler. Looking to make the tap. Looking for the tap. Chaos breaking the hold and keeping the match alive. Chris Chaos looking to climb the ladder to success because the elevator has been broken. Coleman no-sells that knee to the back of the head. Chris Coleman said, the fuck you're not. Chris Chaos dropping big bombs. Rolling Smoke to the outside, into the corner. Chaos with an avalanche clothesline, hooks the leg. Coleman is down for a 1 count. Shoulder comes up. Chaos with a shot to the back of the head. Just a quick boot. Syko with a drop kick, stopping Coleman from continuing the match there for a moment. Super kick by Chaos, reversal by Coleman. Coleman off the ropes. This is getting ridiculous. Coleman coming in tough. Big boot to the face. Smudging the makeup of Chris Chaos. And Syko Smoke for the break before it can even happen. Coleman in trouble. Up on the shoulders. Reverses it. Drops him out. Back of the head. Alice Angel and Chris Chaos have been tag teaming already. We're kind of behind on that. I don't think the telephone number is quite necessary. Chaos with a sledgehammer decides that he's not sure what he wants to use. Chaos in that chaotic state, that confused chaotic state. Coleman here in front of us, but we got a bear hug on the far side of the screen. Choking him out, squeezing the life out of him. Even if he taps Smoke, you gotta finish the match in the ring. And Chris Chaos ringing the bell of Syko Smoke. In we go. In we go. Chaos again with the sledgehammer. Coleman back in the ring. Syko Smoke in the ring. Neckbreaker by Coleman. Blocking that sledgehammer. Snapping suplex. And Coleman catching Chris Chaos with the Coleman cutter. Smoke, too busy Johnny Bravoing out here. Barely making the save. Barely making the save. Slams him down. And Coleman turns all of his aggression to Syko Smoke after that interrupted pinfall. Chaos again waits for an opportunity and strikes, sending Coleman to the outside. Anybody's game at this point. Anybody's game at this point. Irish whip. And Chaos firing off back and forth on Coleman. Package driver. And we got it covered. Coleman on the outside. Chris Chaos taking the role of victim as Smoke picks up a victory in his second matchup here. After eating a Coleman cutter, Chaos being dropped on his head with that Coleman package. Big boot. And a very similar maneuver here.
Here is your winner, Syko.
Syko Smoke picking up the win. As we get ready to go into our pre-main event. That's Syko Smoke, brought to us by Storm and a bunch of numbers. As the women go nose to nose. We got a rivalry match here, Empress. We got a rivalry match here, Coleman. Or OTM. I can't read and talk at the same time. We got Pompous Challenger versus Ally. Do we want to change either one of these? Or Sleight of Handshake on Amaya's side? OTM, Empress. Or Ken, I don't know if Ken is, I don't know if Empress, I don't know which one of y'all sent me Amaya. OTM says we'll leave Morgan's. House Bouchard? What do we do with Amaya? Sleight of Handshake or change it out for something else? Oh, I got time, man. I got time. Do you want to see what the options are? We can do that. Oh, there's so much to do here. There's so much to do here. Alright, so it's already listed as Sleight of Handshake. What do we got? Match Enforcer. Whoops, Jesus. Morgan Quinn will be set to face another superstar, and Amaya will come down to ringside. Amaya and Morgan will tag team and try to make it through the match without beating each other up. This is what is already set for Morgan. Amaya and Morgan, legal partner for a 2-on-2 tag match. One-on-one match. Morgan Quinn, tired of living in the shadow of Amaya. A stepping stone will put a strain on their friendship. Broken Alliance, trying to keep the match competitive. Morgan Quinn wants none of it. Tag team disaster. Sounds like we already know this. Tag team already starts on bad terms. The Sleight of Handshake offered up by Amaya. Disrespect, another handshake option. Morgan Quinn tries to walk out of the matchup. What will Maya do on that one? Morgan Quinn, in a matchup earlier, returned to the disrespect. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. We're going to finalize it. We're going to finalize it. We're going to start it 50-50. 50-50. Coming out on the Morgan side, but what do we get out of it in the long run? This matchup, these two, as I said earlier, this little spat between these two started when Amaya defeated Morgan Quinn in the women's Undisputed Championship tournament. With Amaya being the major underdog throughout it all to ridiculously grab that title and to continue to hold on to it leading into Money in the Bank to air on Sunday night at 7. One more step in this sordid story between the two. Starting out in the ring, Amaya coming out to the center. Morgan coming out to the center. Amaya with the handshake. Morgan Quinn says none of it. Pushes her off. Let's see where this leads. Wanting to keep it, Amaya wanting to keep it civil. You're not starting out with a wrestling match. I can see that. Big power bomb. Amaya, undefeated. I didn't mention this about Coleman, but Amaya at the moment undefeated here in A.o.K. Running roughshod through the tournament, and her matchup so far through the universe mode. Look at this, going for the pin. Morgan trying to end that streak right now. And to be fair, Coleman, yes, missing with that springboard over the top belly. Landed solid on the outside, does Morgan. Yes, Coleman is still undefeated in singles competition. DDT by Amaya. Back inside we go as referee Lou Sass continues his count. Top rope. Elbow drop as Morgan was just starting to rise up off the mat. Enziguri catches her square in the medulla oblongata, or the back of the head, as one might else say. Looking for a submission here, yanking on the knees of Amaya, the women's undisputed champion. Caught up here, rolls her up into this naked choke. Amaya gets a couple of shots in to break the hold, forcing Morgan Quinn to loosen up. Head scissor takedown in the cover. Amaya looking for that fast pinfall, that pass count. Little weirdo, doing little weirdo shit, showboating. What you doing? Leading to ass whoopings is what's happening. Standing choke slam. We got it cover. 2 count only as Amaya gets the shoulder up. A disrespectful slap to the back of the head, straight to Nozo. To the world champ, but again, the champ fighting back. Trying to spark a little fire under the champion here. A Russian leg sweep. Kick to the kidney, man. The bare metal. Those metal studs on her boots. Amaya to the top rope from the outside. Crossbody. Let's get that A.o.K chants in the chat as this arena comes to life here. Amaya trying to bring the action to our front door. Sent to the outside, OTM. Start that wave, baby. Start that wave. There's Morgan Quinn. Tries to grab the attention of the crowd. Tries to get the crowd behind her just a little bit. There's Amaya. Look at this, stepping over. Looking for a submission. Got her in the disarmor. ZA's voice is heard high above the din of the crowd. And if you know that's, I'm not sure how that's possible. But I can do it. I can hear it, baby. Sends him down. Look at this. Morgan Quinn manhandling the women's champion right now. The women's undisputed champion at the mercy of Morgan Quinn. Fighting back. The Marvelous One is here. Bud Marvelous throwing those chants in the chat, and Jesus Christ, Morgan Quinn with that backdrop almost sent Amaya over the barricade. She almost didn't touch ringside. Top rope drop kick, planted missile right between the eyes as Amaya crashes down to the ringside area. Morgan Quinn missing with a knee drop, and Amaya back to her feet, sends her opponent flying. These women, as always, putting it on harder than the guys. Hurricane Rana at ringside. Amaya caught up. Back to her feet goes Morgan. Snake eyes to the outside. Irish whip sending us back inside is referee Joe Brony. Oh, I'm sorry, Lou Sass. Referee Lou hits the 6 count. We're back inside. Morgan Quinn with the arm. Hook of the leg. Let's not ship our wrestlers. Some people are a little more attached to the wrestlers than others. Let's try not shipping each other's wrestlers, alright? Title held up. Morgan Quinn with Amaya's title. Damn you 2K. Damn you 2K. Because that woman ain't the champ. That should have been the other one walking out. When was that a championship match? Hold up. When did that become a championship match? When did that become a championship match? That was not... What the hell? What the hell? We're not counting that as a title transfer. We're not going to count that as a title transfer. It would definitely still count as a win for Morgan, but not a championship. Not a championship win, but a non-title matchup win. This one, on the other hand, has been billed as a championship match all night. All night. Headhunter has found his way to the top, to the #1 contendership against the Marvelous One. The main event. The main event. And this is why we keep track of our own records around here, because damn you 2K. Damn you 2K. And first of all, the biggest thing was I wanted to save the actual title match. I was hoping they would save the actual title matches for the pay-per-views. There are some titles that should not be defended on a weekly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the world title shouldn't be put on the line every episode. At least not here at A.o.K. At least not here for A.o.K.
The World Heavyweight Championship.
But OTM took the words right out of my mouth. But the Marvelous Challenge has come to A.o.K. Yeah, there's no reason for our heavyweight, like legitimately, There is no reason for our heavyweight title, because it's obviously putting it on the line every week gives it more opportunity for that belt to just bounce and bounce, bounce and bounce. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's the champion, now this guy's the champion, now this, you know. And with some of these matches being the same guy showing up on 2 episodes in one night, you know, a guy could win and lose his belt back in the same evening, which would be compelling for viewers, but it's boring as shit for us sitting here. You know what I mean? Like, wow, well, yeah. We don't need to do that. Now, like I said, though, I was talking to the guys earlier here, bud. With the way we set it up with double shows, we were actually able to add in more belts. But I also still have to build a new women's title at some point, somewhere. So some of these titles might switch shows over the beginning courses of the season. We're only second week into the season in game, so yeah, this is a total big, huge work in progress. No, but we don't need the official rulebook for the Marvelous Challenge if you yourself can explain the rules. Do you have the official rulebook of the Marvelous Challenge? What exactly is the Marvelous Challenge? That's right, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. We haven't even talked about this. You see his name stamped across the plate. We're going to let Wayne Kerr do a little bit of talking. I want to hear Wayne say the name.
Introducing the challenger from Fiji, weighing in at 300 pounds, Headhunter. And his opponent, from wherever he wants, weighing in at 237 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Buddy Marvelous.
Bud Marvelous, our world champion. I tell you what, guys, let's figure something out here. You gave me an idea there, bud. You gave me an idea. What do you guys think of dual commentary on the premium live events? That could be something we could figure out, which would help us all be a little more interactive. And yeah, that could be a serious thing here. We'll talk about it in future episodes as I formulate that plan. As we watch the Marvelous One take apart the Savage from Fiji, Headhunter, in our main event, World Heavyweight Championship on the line for the Marvelous One. Let's throw one more shout out to you guys here real quick. This one not so much for his contribution to the content, but just his contribution in general. I'll give a shout out over to Folkface, and he knows why. I mean, I don't have to get too much into it, but you guys give him a follow. First of all, man, he's a big reason that we are where we're at here with A.o.K. You know, as far as, you know, we got donations. We got our comfy gaming chair donated in. You know, and I know he didn't do it to get recognition, but I'm not doing it for it. I'm not doing it to recognize him in that way. I'm not. But yeah, the donations came in. We got the new kind enough to donate us a nice vibrating, reclining gaming chair. Him and Beardo on that one. We appreciate the two of them. Give them both a shout out. Give those guys a follow if you're not already. Good guys to have on the team. As long as you're far out in the woods and not around any kind of indoor plumbing. The two of them are good for this. Bud Marvelous is having a little bit of trouble here. A little bit of trouble with the Headhunter. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Marvelous now. Over with the steel steps. Changed his mind. Looked like he was going to drop it on his head, but decided against it. Finally using them as a weapon. Straight to the skull of Headhunter, but it did no good as he gets sent head first into it as well. Fingers in the face of Bud Marvelous as he gets manhandled across the ringside area, running right into those steel steps. Bud now sending Headhunter into those steps and under the ring apron for something else. Baseball bat in hand, almost knocking it into the audience as the Headhunter goes after the Marvelous One, the world champ. Title on the line here tonight, folks. 747 suplex. And Bud takes it back inside. Extreme rules, anything goes. The pinfall in submission must happen within the confines of the squared circle. The Marvelous eating the sole of the shoe. Well, the sole of the taped foot of the Headhunter. Marvelous pandering to the crowd, able to stay one step ahead. Irish whip sends his opponent into the ropes, ducks under the Marvelous. Low blow. I don't think the referee saw that. Extreme rules, it may not matter. Bud Marvelous gave him a nut tap. Marvelous dreams. Marvelous dreams go to sleep or suffocate. And the Headhunter breaking free and immediately going for the showboat. Marvelous having none of it, not on my time. I'm the world champ. Eat a foot. Hook a leg. Count to 3. A 2 out of 3 ain't bad as Bud Marvelous. A little bit of frustration starting the show. Bud Marvelous with the Marvelous device. Head first. Look at this, Bud Marvelous biting at the busted open forehead and nose area of Headhunter. Which one of these two was supposed to be the Savage? Bud Marvelous, the world eating the mat, off the ropes, big splash, the big man, this heavyweight crashing down on the Marvelous One. Headhunter taking for a ride, belly to belly. Step it over. Hook of the leg, you got to cover. And Bud Marvelous walks out of here without breaking a sweat. That's not true. Bud Marvelous, the world champ, making quick work though.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion.
Marvelous just padding the numbers perhaps, leading into the main event of Money in the Bank. Now, we're gonna stop here a minute because, well, that's the end of the show. Well, it's the end of the in-game show, not the end of the stream. Not yet. Not yet. Almost though. That was our. Like I said, I wanted to point something out. Let's take a look at the news. We're gonna look at that belt. We're gonna look at that belt. We'll show you guys. When was OTM? When was the WWE title announced? When did they show the first pics of the new WWE title? Was that just Monday? Okay, so just a few days ago. Just a few days ago. Okay, we're going to take a look at our news here on week 2. Vulgar the Clown, the new A.o.K television champion, winning that big 5-man table elimination match. Syko Smoke picking up the win tonight, but suffering a little bit of an injury. I will keep an eye on that as he heads into Money in the Bank. That could be detrimental to that ladder match. Quinn did not win the championship, but the trash talk on the former champion or current champion, as she gloated over the win. Amaya shrugged it off, but the title does not belong to Quinn. But will these two face off at Money in the Bank? There's a good possibility of it all. Let's take a sneak peek. Let's not do that. We're gonna listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Look at this. It's not on this show. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It's not on this show. What am I doing? Stop it. Hang tight. Can I look at the belt itself? Can I look at the belt itself? No. No way to just look at the belt from here. Anyway, you can see what I mean. You can see what I mean right there. What do you see right there? What do you see right there? That's an awful damn familiar design if you ask me. Awful damn familiar design if you ask me. It ain't exact, but you saw it here first. We did it first. A.o.K Championship Wrestling did it first. Bastards. We don't want this title here. They keep that slow. We did not want that title. The title don't belong here. Anyway, yes, that's fine. We didn't save anything. That's fine. Let's take a look at the. There you go. Just want you to know, I'm not crazy, and I didn't jump on any bandwagon. We did it first. Our Cruiserweight Championship is the current WWE Championship. And whoever, next time one of you bastards talks to Paul Levesque, you tell him I said, hey. Alright? Tell him I see you. Tell him I said I see you. I see what you did. Let's go to the sneak peek of Money in the Bank. Let's see what the game's gonna put up. Let's see what we will probably be looking at changing. Kicking things off with the World Tag Titles. I'm okay with that. I think we'll be okay with another blue collar matchup for that. I'm not falling in love with this match in any way. I don't see any reason for this match to take place. There's no reason for that match to take place. There's a million reasons for that matchup to take place. We'll see who ends up inside those. We'll find the right formula to get the right people in this matchup. We have enough. Have enough notes and enough backlog here, and enough straight records to find out. Wins, losses, not in rivalries, not currently champions. Who deserves those shots which 8 men deserve the shot at World Championship. We'll see, but that match will stay. It just depends. Bouchard and Nova. Well, one of you two, one of these guys feeling a little certain way about the first matchup. Nova taking a win on his debut over Ken Bouchard. Return match perhaps. Return match perhaps. No reason for this matchup to be the way it is. No reason for that. Half of that matchup maybe, but not a third of that. 33 and a third. 1/3 of that matchup right there. Yeah. Only three of the 4. Yeah. Only 3 of the 4. 33 and a third of that match is worth going in and watching. Yeah, we gotta make some adjustments there. Yeah, some things are gonna have to be elevated and some things are gonna have to be deflated. You know what I mean? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You gotta remember, man, I'm not always on top. When I'm not on top, baby, I'm not looking at second. I'm doing it all though. When I'm not on top, it's because I'm flying higher than the top. Yeah, all the way to the top. Anyway, not sure where that came from, but Hunter Singer, Chris Chaos. We'll see about that. Gabriel, Lovecraft, Bobby Richards. We could probably find a better setup there. Woo! Pedro the Owl taking on Blaze. U.S. title, Cameron Sawyer, James Coleman. These two have been fighting since season 2. Towards the end of season 2, there was a little flare-up between Cameron Sawyer and James Coleman. They faced off against each other in the United States Championship tournament at the beginning of season 3. We thought they were done in season 2. We thought WrestleMania was the end of all of that. But no. Yeah, Ken, what's up? I see them chants in the chat out there, Logan. I see you seeing me, seeing you. Touching me. Touching you. Does Podwaho own a shirt? I don't know. Well, why? I'm not sure. Do you want a Podwaho shirt? Like, do you want like merchandising shirt? Or is he just running around shirtless? I'm not sure what you're asking me there, but I'm on the confused side of this fence. I haven't taken notice. Is this a recent thing? Because I've never noticed that. We got 10 matches. We got 2 more to take a look at. Headhunter. I guess looking for a second beatdown. Bud Marvelous just is what it is. And we will put the women's heavy... Look at this. Look at this. Guys. Even the effing AI. Even fucking AI knows that the A.o.K women's division deserves to main event their pay-per-views. Not only are they going to main event this one, the next one, all ladies matchups. All women's matchups the whole way through. A whole pay-per-view dedicated strictly to the women's division of A.o.K. The Queen's Crown. The Queen's Crown. We will get out here today to celebrate this marriage. The Queen's Crown tournament will be the upcoming pay-per-view after Money in the Bank. But again, our ladies will main event Money in the Bank for the women's undisputed title. Morgan Quinn versus Amaya. We got any kind of news leading into it? Just what we just read. We don't want to start that show. But yeah, that's all I'm doing tonight, kids. I would take a look at this roster. I would take a look at these, enter the information into the neighborhood calculator. And I will see you guys Sunday night for this ridiculously crazy Money in the Bank matchups. Until then, man, you guys be safe. And I love each and every one of you in my own special way. Some of you more intimately than others. But until then, remember to wash behind your ears, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. And Hunter, real quick, Hunter, I do want to say I'm glad to see you made it home safe. Sorry I missed out on your venture, but man, that was a sweet ride. That thing was a sweet looking ride. Well, good night, everybody. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you Sunday night for Money in the Bank.